What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of AI. You can see the red guy is just following me around everywhere. He is seeking me. He is an autonomous agent with steering behaviors, and the steering behavior he's currently performing is seek. So if you're not familiar with an autonomous agent or steering behaviors or what it is, autonomous agent just means it's like using sensors and the world's information to navigate the world. It's not using a navmesh, it's just using sensors, and it's using world information like my position and his position, and it's like calculating the positions and getting the vector to move towards my position. And then all he's doing is just taking stuff we've already built, like our movement component, and just plugging in the vector that he needs to move towards, and that's it. It's actually really simple, especially since we've built a lot of this stuff already. Like, we already have a movement component and everything, so all we got to do is just find the movement vector that our agent needs to move towards. Let's take a look at it. Over here in my player, you'll see a whole list of behaviors. I've done all of them except for the last 5 or 6 I still got to do, like flocking and stuff. Yeah, we got seek enabled, and well, let's just get into the script. So here's our AI seek class, but it inherits from our base AI steering behavior class, and this is what all of our steering behaviors inherit from. It's an abstract class, so that means it doesn't actually have any logic that it runs in here. It just tells all the children of this class what logic it has to implement. What's one thing that all steering behaviors have to do? They have to perform a behavior. So we made this an abstract void perform behavior, and since we made it abstract, we can't run any logic in an abstract function. That's just saying this is one of the functions that has to be implemented by the child of this class. So let's go look at our AI seek behavior. We've got our movement component, turning component that we have to get, and we need to just drag in the inspector. May change it to get this dynamically later. Then we got our target. I'm actually going to change a lot of this. Keep in mind that this is like very rough. It's like a rough draft of my steering behaviors. I'm going to clean it up a lot. I'm going to make it a lot more dynamic. It's going to be a whole lot more robust and better than it currently is. Got our stop distance. This is like how close it'll get to the target before it stops. Speed is how fast he moves. We got our enable AI. This is something I'll probably move somewhere else, probably like to the character controller or something. But here is where the magic happens. Here is the perform behavior. This is the override of the abstract function that we inherited from our base AI steering behavior class. And the first thing that we get is the target position that's on the same Y. And you can just look, it takes the target's X, but it takes our Y, and it takes the target's Z. Then it takes what we just got and it subtracts position and it normalizes it, and then it gets the distance between our position and our new target position on the same Y. And if the distance is greater than the stopping distance, we just go to our movement component and move, and we go look at our movement component. It's the same thing that we have been using to move our player. That's what's good about this. We're using components that we already have, and we're just calling a function that already exists right here, and we just got to plug in the direction and the move speed. So if we go back to seek, we also are going to our turning component, and we're just automatically rotating towards the movement direction. We're not worrying about rotation or anything. Just wherever the agent is moving, he's going to automatically rotate towards it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, that's what I mean. Since we've got a lot of this stuff built, we can just reuse it, and yeah, it makes setting up AI pretty easy. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this nice and short and sweet. If you guys like this, subscribe, as there's going to be more coming. We are going to cover all of these. We got seek, flee, pursue, evade, arrive, wander, obstacle avoidance, wall avoidance, follow path, interpose, hide, follow leader, separation, alignment, cohesion, containment, flock. Yeah, stay tuned, guys, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this, as there's going to be a lot more coming.